1, 3, testing, testing. 1, 3, testing. One, three, testing, testing. 1, 3, testing. Hmm. Overdue taxes. Mm-hmm. Medium. How long minute? Hmm.
Oh, don't tell me I broke them. Oh, I think I got rid of that. No, it's alright. What do you mean recipe unknown?
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Atreides and their war levies. Look, I can get you there, but I want a little extra for the trip. All right. Stop.
Exactly.
Oh, hey there, friend. Looking for anything special?
Hey there. What do you need?
What's the bank?
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris? Welcome. Would you like to... How much Solaris would you like to deposit? Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
Yeah, what's your pleasure? You looking to stab, perforate, or vaporize? Tactical or fanatical? We have the tools to suit your every murder need, my friend.
I didn't even know I had a contract here. Learn the truth. Interesting. This person.
Greetings. May the tyrant worm bless you. May our fluids honor him. May we all be drained of doubts and the poisons of a sick society.
Okay. With the main story. Interesting. A little bit sick, man. I feel like if I get some good lore, I'm not gonna be able to make a lot of commentary. Dojo. Cool. What's the thing? The Gardens of Arrakis. It's got the sign of the giant cactus in the Odin. What?
Radio 101.9 FM, the voice of the Sands.
My apologies, but I am authorized to trade only with those favored by the Lamb's Red Decree.
We focus on the pulse of our desert world, politics.
Where I pay my taxes? Just where I pay my taxes. Probably.
Greetings. I trust I need no introduction. You may tell your chums that you have met a god, for you have been in the presence of Heldebor Desio. The one and only. Yes. Yes. 'Tis I. Your taste and knowledge are both impeccable. A person can be more than one thing. I myself am a multitude. Listen now to the words of Heldebor Desio. We are the musician kings and queens. Our voices cause even the mute vacuum of space to quake. From our beauteous homeworld of Chusuk, we cultivate an oasis for the arts, culture, and learning. Our history is relatively short, yet grand. Our founder, Francesco Verota, raised us from humble instrument makers to a minor house under Padishah Emperor Almarak III. We arrested the Siradar earldom of Chusuk from House Mandivold in the 9th millennium. We seized the day. We charmed destiny itself. You preach to the heavenly choir, my friend.
Keep your distance. We can converse at arm's length. What do you want? In this terminally dull exchange, or here at the Treasury? I suppose the answer is the same to both questions. Not that it's any of your business. But it is a matter of public record. I am the 5th son of Graf Heino Flaxenrad of the Alpha Hydrae Flaxenrads. Doubtless you've heard of us. We are a prominent house minor in the Carina orbit. But while it's true that I was afforded every advantage, certain expectations are placed upon the shoulders of every young Siam. Especially if you're not firstborn, grandnephew of the Emperor. You are still expected to find a way to serve your family before father cuts you off. And regrettably, the best appointments are long since handed out by the time it gets to son number 5. By then, all that's left is finance or, perish the thought, a commission in the House Guard. A fate worse than death. But at least I'm not a girl. It's no secret that our esteemed Imperial planetologist, Cyprian Io, is grandnephew to the Emperor. A prestigious and advantageous appointment, even if Master Io can't tell cinnamon from spice. I already told you, he's grandnephew to the Emperor. There is no more relevant qualification. Bitter? Oh, no. Cyprian and I are best mates. Besides suffering this audience with you... Oh, you really expected an answer. I am the Imperial Treasurer here in Arakeen. As such, it is my sworn duty to receive, count, and convey His Imperial Highness's right and proper incomes. There are times we're all forced to endure the unpalatable. For me, this conversation is one of those times. The simple answer is some faceless mentat auditor will promptly notice the omission. And then it's only a matter of time before the Imperial House Bailiff is deployed to find you and enforce the Fremen.
No idea I had to pay my taxes. What? 2 invoices? Alright. I wonder how everything is so technologically advanced and you have to pay your taxes in person. Like, can't they just pay them online somehow? That don't make any sense.
You're not from around here. But then again, who among us really is? We all come to Arrakis for the same reason, no? Spice. Have you come for the spice? No one knows everything about Melange. Well, except for the Equan Bedouin, maybe. But they're gone now. After 30+ years running ornithopter support for deep desert harvesters, I know a thing or two. B Squadron, 1st Fleet, 3rd Deep Desert Fleet. They called us the Habanaya Hotheads. Our job was to fly high, search for worm sign, and give the command deck heads up before the old man arrived. The old man of the desert, aka the Maker, aka the Great Sandworm. You know, the 500-meter-long behemoths that haunt the sands of Arrakis and devour everything they come across. Danger don't cover it. If the worms don't get you, the sandstorms will. And if the sandstorms don't get you, the heat surely will. The deep desert is no place for amateurs. I'm retired now. Seemed like a good time to get out after Windsack. That's when everything got a little too political for my tastes. The Spice Miners Guild should be above politics. We serve the Imperium. Our only loyalty should be to the spice flow itself. But like everything else, this war has a way of dividing loyalties, making people take sides. I know someone's got to win in the end. I guess the guild is just a little divided over who that should be. The smugglers. Easy. You know the old saying, the spice must flow. Anytime there's even a slight hiccup in the spice flow, the Spacing Guild melts down. They'll do anything to guarantee their supply of melange. Sometimes that means going around Chom and finding an off-book vendor. That's where the smugglers come in. They love this war. Chaos is their oxygen. What do you want to know? I like you, Off-Worlder. And I'll tell you anything and everything you want to know about spice hunting. On that subject, I've forgotten more than most will ever know. But indulge an old Dune man first, if you would. An air of mystery surrounds you, Off-Worlder. It clings to you like a shroud. And the old snoop in me can't help but wonder how it is that you came to Arrakis.
First, if
No mission brought me here. What is she talking about?
Your outlaw friend was right. Your continued survival does indeed herald interesting times. Now, do you wish to know about spice hunting? Safety is an illusion. The only true way to protect your hide in the spice fields is to know without a doubt that you are never safe. Whether it's the worms, the storms, or the desert itself, death awaits around every turn.
I find it interesting that it tells you how to mine spice, where to find it, how to do it. There's a whole political structure around spice and a whole war about spice. The spice is the whole reason why we're here. But they don't... I mean, I wonder... This is kind of what the main story is doing, and I hope it's done better. This is why I'm here, for the main story. But, like, spice is super interesting because it's basically a representation of hallucinogenics and other entheogens, which are found in real life, and where people literally, like the spice trips, people really have trips into these quote-unquote cosmic realms. And this is a question that just recently scientists are bringing back the studies on entheogens and entheogen trips, because people are coming back from the trips saying that they saw the same entities, they gained the same knowledge, they were in the same places. So this means that there is an aspect of objectivity in these quote-unquote trips. So the whole thing about Dune going into this whole idea of entheogens, I hope they do more into explaining what is this spice, how does it work, and so on and so forth. We have it in real life, we know what's happening. It literally allows a specific part of the brain to open up, which a lot of, well, half of them scientists, half of them wishful scientists say that it opens up place in your brain where your quote-unquote consciousness mixes with the outer consciousness, if you may, with a different quantum field. You can Google all of this. I'm not talking out of my ass. Go and Google OR theory, Orchestrated Objective Reduction by Penrose and Hameroff, and also Google the work from Christopher Timmerman, who is a researcher on entheogens and DMT and so on and so forth. So I wonder what this cosmic realm in Dune Awakening is. When you go to the cosmic realm of the Fremen and they tell you about what they know and who is the creator and why are we created and who is God and kindly God and whatnot, like where does it all comes from? Very interesting, isn't it? Samsung? Oh, that's it. Kinda like a Rakan way better than Harkonnen.
Oi, what's your poison?
5,000 for a drink. Inflation has been crazy in Oregon. Alright, time to get it to work. Yo, how can you do that? You're not supposed to use your abilities here. What's going on with his cape? Something very weird going on with his cape.
Welcome. How may I assist you?
This is your host, Kadeem Al-Miraj, broadcasting live from the heart of the desert, where spice flows, politics boil, and the sands whisper secrets to those who dare to listen. Let's dive into today's hottest stories, straight from the dunes to your ears. Top story, the spice must flow, but will it?
You look a little lost, friend. You got somewhere you need to be. I can fly you there. Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little?
I got to Anvil. I want to build a.
I never miss the chance to let Smiley verbally abuse me. Let's move before a storm rolls in.
I wonder if you can have two bases. Hmm. A little bit of copper, just in case. I have a lot of copper. That's a nice little base in the middle of that cliff over there. Fine real estate. Right over here. Do it here. Or I can just cross to the trade post, but I still have access to all of these little settlements and iron. Nice shadow here. Probably here. There's a sand bottom right there. I'm gonna do right here, and I'm gonna farm some sunflower from there. Make sure there's nothing weird about me. A little masquerade settlement down here to farm some blood whenever I need to. Yeah. No. Oh, don't give me this, please. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's not in the claim. Are you kidding me? What about here? Why did not bring fuel? No run. Oh, I forgot. Whoa. Whoa. Coming really close here. How think it's supposed to come this close? I just built my house over here. No, I'm not sure. It's a great idea. Like a neighbors. This is perfect. I got enough of everything. Everything basic I can just go outside and get it. Right here from the side of the car. Some elevation as well. You soon what's what. No. Oh yeah, I was gonna farm that. That farm. Nice. radiation suit. It's a lot of armor. Hurts much further. Wow, it's actually really good. I'm gonna fix it on my other base. Here for a second. Just in case I get eaten by the worm, I won't lose everything. Should be fine. Could even do this. Fine. Let's try. Oh no! I don't like this. Nope. Nope. Why does it get so rowdy? Like, doesn't even show that there's anything like. It's not like a hotspot or anything. Nope. Oh man, uh-oh. What's the size I got right there? Guess we're just chilling. Ooh, that's 45. That's a lot. That's really good. Try it one more time. That's it. I can do one more. Only one more. Nope. Nope, nope. Big nope. This gets so angry. Come on, just a little bit of floor sand. One last time. Last time. Chilling, chilling. Oh, what's happening? Oh my god! Crap! No! Holy shit! Yeah, that was scary right there. Oh my god! Nope. I apologize, Shai Hulud. That was the last run. No floor sound for me. We're chilling. What a majestic beast. Holy crap, man, this base is in the middle of it. Okay, that's the last time. I don't really want a piece of Shai Hulud here. Jesus. Dude, I didn't even get it. Kinda just bugged out. I was getting stuck in the sand, I remember. It's what it is. Right. Chosen of the fire and clad pant shield, the chosen of the body, chosen of the dude, the body and the fire. So it seems that this masquerade, they seem to know the truth about everything. They seem to be the Fremen or something like that. There's that other contract where this guy disappeared because he went looking for the truth, which the masquerade are supposed to know. I went in here and they have a big Shai Hulud carcass over there. Just like under some sort of electric guard or something. I wonder if they are the Fremen or not. Let's hope we get some lore. Nice, look at that. Neighbors. I'm not sure if I have, I still have my Kirab garment, because everything else is just too expensive when it comes to materials. I have a really good weapon from like the end game from Ariste, so definitely the enemies were a little bit harder here, but I'll see if we'll get them. Even just that is so cool. With all the symbols and stuff. I am divided whether I think they are onto something, like they are really receiving some like higher knowledge from this cosmic realm that they go into when they inhale the spice, or are they just a primitive society, which like the Empire does needs to be somehow removed. It looks good. Get my shotgun ready here. I like these candles. That is so cool. They're not really candles, but they are simulating candles with technology of sorts. It's very cool because it keeps that old school dungeon sort of environment, but in a sci-fi futuristic sense. I absolutely love that. This like a big base they have going on for them right now. Maybe they are onto something. Hologram of this lady who seems to be like the oracle of sorts. I wonder if she's super high on spies. Which is funny enough, the oracles in ancient Greece were supposed to. So there's some research that suggests that they were actually really high on entheogens, and even the I forgot the name, but there's like a pilgrimage that the ancient Greek used to do, where they would say that once they were done with the pilgrimage, they would actually see the face of God and the face of the gods, because it was like a super deep thing, and only like royalty and some other people like in the military would do it. And this research suggests that yeah, they were very high on entheogens as well. So it's all part of the same thing. This is the most interesting thing that I find about Dune's lore, this whole idea of spies. The Eleusinian Mysteries, it's called. The Eleusinian Mysteries. That's what they were called. Probably TMT and psilocybin of sorts. Oh no. Oh no. Just steal it and then it's beer. I think if I touch the wall, I die. Chilling. Oh, it doesn't go to the... Crap. Oh. Paradise Contemplation Chamber. It's an interesting name. Oh my god, it took two. Oh no. I just hate when they pin you down like that. Oh my god. I don't think I'm ready for this. I think I might need to improve my well, everything. Whoa! It's Bene Gesserit as well. I've never seen another Bene Gesserit. Oh my god, how did she avoid that? Oh, I just remember they have all the mental abilities now. I just need to get the passives. Yeah. Meant that. Okay. Power is calculated the most impactful tractors of the dance because of damage with ranged weapons. Yeah, definitely gonna get that. Dude, to play Spencer point. Man, I don't like that, but I need to learn it. And it's more likely to die first, so I have to reinforce it. Okay, that's good. Nice with pistols. That's actually really good. Get those out. I'm just gonna get. Headshot damage is increased. Nice. I don't know they were all about dart guns and stuff. I thought they were more about other things. Shooting them in the back. Okay, sometimes I do that. I'll figure all these things later. I think this should be good for now. Chris knife or Chris knife pot. Whoa. Oh, that definitely stronger. I just love the. Oh my god! I was gonna say I just love the vibe. But there's like actually sacrificed bodies just hanging upside down from the wall. So I mean, I love the vibe, but not so much. I love this. I mean, I guess it's cool with the candles, like the technologically advanced candles of sorts. It's basically like the same code, and they see this, which is the mouth of the worm, the eater, which is their god as well. Look at all these. I always love to, in video games, when I'm going into caves or stuff, I always love looking at the art. If you in Skyrim, if you do this, you find much more about the lore than you could imagine. But no quest really actually has you do this, but you actually do it. And I used to study art history and all this stuff. I feel like an archaeologist of sorts, and especially when you take into account, as I've said before, when people do antigens, DMT, psilocybin, and so on and so forth, they say that they see these geometrical shapes, which is part of them, as I said, expanding their consciousness outside of the brain into the larger consciousness, which is all about forms and so on and so forth. So I find all of these little hieroglyphics of sorts very interesting, but it's mainly the worm, it seems. It's mainly the mouth of the worm, and the worm in different ways. I wonder if there's gonna be anything more interesting when it comes to this set of art. It's a double. I'm just going in. I wonder if Is this like outside or? Huh. Might have to backtrack here. The Odin. Is it like an isolated part for them only? Oh, there's cacti there. Which is strange because being that the desert is so unhospitable, there shouldn't be any cacti or any sort of different flora than the dew plants that you usually get. Interesting. I haven't seen cacti anywhere else. Maybe there's cacti somewhere around this area. Should have brought my... Or what, is there intel here? Okay, just gonna go check if the objectives can be reached from back there, otherwise I think I'm getting ahead of myself here. Oh, come on. I don't know why I did that. These ones are really hard, actually. There seems to be the objective there, but I cannot get ahead of the worms, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna get... What if I go on the other side? Yeah, I think I can totally do this. I'm gonna go to my vehicle and get my surveyor. Uh-oh.
Huh? They're here!
Whoa, what the hell? No. How is he not dying? Oh my god. Chosen of the body and claimed and the shield. Oh. Okay, this is why she wouldn't die, because she's sort of like a mini boss. Nice little hide here. Drink water, fill up on water any chance you get. Cult. Oh no! Did I do this? Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Nice. Let's see. Sniper somewhere.
Someone's here. Who's that?
Theme art that's in the murals. What's this? Inside? Down here? Whoa! I'm not dealing with that. Ventilation chamber. Okay, so I kind of got ahead of myself here. Good inventory, I think should be fine to go ahead.
Someone's here. Kill them all.
Hmm. Nice. Oh, he's shooting at me. Double choice, shooting at me.
Reveal yourself.
Bruh. Oh my god. That's such a useless fighting skill. That's when you want to escape. Like, I don't know why they do that. That doesn't, like, why does that even accomplish? She has to walk all the way back, yeah. Well, and then she's gonna ignore me, of course. Jesus Christ. But bro, come on. Wait for your insolence. Oh, I haven't even used the spice. I can spice myself up and...
On your knees.
Bro, just rush me. Where are you? Oh, I can actually enter that contemplation chamber. So this, oh, that's some cool art. It's not only, so it's not only the, you see, this is what I find interesting. It's just like circles within circles, but there's also pathways in between the circles. Looks like those alien field drawings. I think the idea with this art is that there is so much more to the knowledge that these people are receiving through these spy streams, which is the same that happens, as I said, in the real research on psychedelics. Oh man. I hope, oh man, if I get some good lore, I'm gonna have to make commentary while being sick. My throat is a little bit all over the place right now. Contemplation chambers is more of the art and the candles. I love the candles, they're just so cool because they're not actually candles. Just part of the ritual. So why do ritualism exist? Just to convince the mind. Oh, I remember this. So the contemplation chamber. This is where. So this is where this oracle is supposed to be. So this is why you get the keys to get through this pentashield thingy. So now I can go all the way in. So she's gonna be in there. Go then. Oh God! Let's see. Look closer and face it. Kill the paranoid. So this is the oracle probably. There she is.
I knew that you would come. I saw you in my dreams.
Dreams, which is another part of it.
Even my loyal
Just like the Emperor in
were
Oblivion.
unable to keep you at bay. And for what? I did everything that they asked of me. Find the Fremen. There were no Fremen to find. So
She had the same mission as I do.
I created new Fremen. Better Fremen. My mass correct. Still, it is never enough. I'm tired of being afraid. Tired of the voices that they put in my head.
Voices?
Let us end this. One way or another.
Voices? Schizophrenia, there's something communicating with her. Uh-oh. Nope. Okay, something tells me that this is gonna be really difficult because I just don't have to do. Oh my god. Okay, so she's gonna attack me with a melee weapon. I do have my melee weapon, so just gonna kite her and just make Bene Gesserit. I don't have stamina. Bro. I'm afraid to fight an old lady. Okay. I mean, she's just an old lady. I kind of feel bad now. She wants to escape her misery, though. Oh, the eyes! I just noticed something. Yeah, it's the eyes of the...
Heavens stand open and scatter their riches. My hands knit but gather their will. Why do I think of an ambush and poison in my
Some sort of weird lullaby she's singing.
my years? Love's arms beckon with their naked delights, and Eden's promises of ecstasies. Why do I remember the scars, dream of old transgressions? And why do I sleep with fears?
Some sort of strange lullaby, but I find it quite poetic as well. It's the same symbol that the other guy had. So these guys are being controlled by someone in the Empire, it seems, or... Exit the place of contemplation. Can't feel bad for her. So I noticed that the eyes. So I noticed on my character also you get these blue eyes, these blue shining eyes. And then I watched some. I did some pictures online, and this seems to be a Dune thing. So when you do the spice thing, your eyes get all blue. But this reminded me of in ancient Egypt, they would depict people with these strong blue eyes with the lapis lazuli. So I wonder if there's something of that nature going on there. So she's the Oracle, the Paranoid. She's talking about how there are voices in her head. Now I wonder if these voices are the Empire controlling her somehow. Like something controlled me as well when I was with that guy who sent me on this mission, that corrupted Empire guy. So I wonder if it's the voices of this government Empire thing, or is it the voices of this higher knowledge that she is reaching through with spies. As I said, in ancient Greece, the Oracle, one theory was that they were close to a specific geographic area where these fumes from the ground would come out and they would hallucinate all these things the Oracle said. But as I mentioned, there's something called the Eleusinian Mysteries, where they would get really high on entheogens and they would literally see the face of God. Now on her little lullaby, she says something about how the heavens open and love and ecstasy comes in and so on and so forth, which I find interesting as well, since if you go into the research of entheogens and psychedelics and DMT, when people go and take these trips in real life, like through DMT and psychedelics and so on and so forth, they go into these places, and now these places can be scary, but they report the same entities. If you go into the research of Terence McKenna, he describes them as these self-dribbling basketballs of light who create things and geometric shapes out of nowhere, and they are so excited about it, and they tell him the mysteries of life. And every single time that this happens as well, there is this feeling that these people say that is this unending, absolute ecstasy of love that they feel. It's like euphoria. It's like reaching the nirvana, and they feel this. This also happens, of course, in near-death experiences when people die and they are resuscitated. They say that they went to a place, they saw a light, and so on and so forth, and they feel this extreme love. Now, this love is nothing that we know here, and it's not just the idea or the concept, the emotion of love. They say that it's a palpable thing that comes out of the flowers around and out of the very environment. The very environment that they are in is made of quote-unquote love, which leads to believe that it is some sort of energy. And now when you delve into quantum physics, you realize that everything is energy at the core, and you start piecing the things together, and you find a larger truth. So I wonder how deep are they gonna go in this lore of Dune Awakening. with these entheogen things. So far, it's been really interesting. She speaks about the heaven, she speaks about voices, and of course, schizophrenia is tied to all of this. And when you do real research on schizophrenia, you realize that these people are being contacted. Like the real people who suffer from schizophrenia, they're being contacted by, let's just call them entities, which the big pharma industry, if you Google some of the recent research of...
Weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
There's a contemplation. Okay, I'm insulated here, so I should be Gucci. I wonder if there was something else there. No, it just says exit the place of contemplation. Just gonna do it. Yeah, no, I can't find anything. Let's see if I missed something. So anyway, if you go into some of the research on Big Pharma, you have real peer-reviewed research from the 2000s, from like 2015 all the way to 2020, where you have these big pharma scientists acknowledging that there are these entities on the other side, and they don't know what they are. They don't know what's happening. They just say there are entities. Who should I think with this? Talk to Lara Tueg about your next target. Okay, so the journey is complete here. Yo.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
With an alert right now. Where the hell do I go into that little room right here? How can I go there? Oh, it's probably in there. This poison is so annoying. It's right here in the corner, just stacked there randomly. It's so interesting. Where are these people coming from? God damn it. I apologize, I'm going through a cold. So anyway, when you do that research on entheogens, and so what I found so interesting, because I covered that in my real life research, is that they are literally talking about these entities that all of them see, and they even mention how these entities could aid in mental health, treating mental health, because when people have these experiences, these entities help them in their life, and they tell them the mysteries of the universe, and they feel like life has meaning and so on and so forth, but they don't really address the ontological shock of them, scientists, acknowledging that there are these objective entities that people meet in literally spice trips, literally entheogen trips. Who are they? Are they aliens? Are they angels? Are they figments of our imagination? All the questions are open. As I said, when you put everything together, you realize that this happens not only in entheogen-based experiences, this happens in out-of-body experiences, in near-death experiences, and some other altered states of consciousness. So it's not simply that people are ingesting drugs and hallucinating things. It goes deeper. People see the same things and come to the same conclusion. So this means that there is some objectivity to the whole thing. And now this is going beyond the lore. But I find it so interesting that even in our fantasies, I think this is, now I'm realizing why Dune is so big, Dune lore, because it approaches certain philosophical issues that are very interesting, but it also, it approaches the meaning of life, it approaches creation itself, what is religion, it approaches politics, because it goes deep into politics, which I'm not so interested, to be honest. But the most interesting thing that I am finding is that, as I've been saying, the whole idea of psychedelics. And now, all of this research on psychedelics, the real spice, was banned in the United States and then some other parts of the Western world in the 70s due to the whole hippie craze, where also people were going too deep into it. They were going beyond, and they realized that there are these beings that are contacting them and are telling them the mysteries of the universe. So that was not good for the government, especially when there was a big war like the War of Vietnam. So they banned everything, but they are bringing everything back, as I said. But they are not addressing the ontological shock and the real meaning of what these substances. It's not the substance. It's been proved, as I said. It just removes the barriers for the brain, connecting it to the outer consciousness. As I said, and I repeat it. I'm sorry if somebody who watches this hears me saying it again, but this is the most important research that I found, and I've gone through hundreds, and I mean hundreds, of peer-reviewed research on these things. This is the most important one. It's the Orcoar theory by Penrose and Hammer. Penrose, who is a mathematician and also the quantum physics, and Hameroff is an anesthesiologist. So both of them got together and they said, yeah, there are quantum processes in the brain, and what seems to be happening is that when people die, this quantum activity dissipates into the larger quantum field. Go out there and Google it, just out of curiosity. It's the Orchestrated Objective Reduction Theory by Roger Penrose and Stuart Hameroff. It is very, very interesting. Okay, I have something about a large cactus somewhere around here. Find the old man. Nope. Missing. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna use my surveying tool. That's right, I'm missing Paya. Oh my god, my throat is killing me now. I think I'm gonna have to cut it short. But I'm glad I found this paranoid lady and I put her out of her misery. So she created Fremen. So she gives you the recipe for creating Fremen, which is basically get them high on spice and make them trip around so they meet these beings, or the ancient Fremen in that cosmic realm you go to when you get high on spice. And then they realize the mysteries of the universe, probably, and they become fanatic, which is probably what the government of the United States didn't want in the 70s, because people wouldn't go to wars otherwise. Okay. Nice sorbet. Oh, don't tell me. Oh my god, I didn't bring it, did I? I did not bring my sorbet tool. Gosh darn it. Darn it. Oh god. It's right here. I have to go. Just like that. Oh, I left my bike outside. Probably took a lot of damage from that sandstorm. That will never not be fun. I think another thing that is really cool about this game is that it definitely gives me that sense of exploration that very few games have given me lately. Instead of aching to the Elder Scrolls, the World of Warcraft, and some of these other like really good games, is this sense of actually exploring a huge place, a huge lore, and just getting lost in it. I think some of the AAA games nowadays, they're just straightforward. They just follow like a very basic recipe, which a lot of people are finding boring nowadays. I think it all comes down to, do you have a heart behind the project? Do you have someone who really cares about the lore, who really cares about delivering a story or setting up an environment? You can tell that there was a lot of love put into this game, so soul and love and all of these things, I think they go beyond just being basic things. You see some of the new things that, for example, World of Warcraft is coming up with, and it's like, man, this Dragon Age Beelgard and about, it's just basic, it's just very politically correct, very Disney-like. It just lacks heart. Oh, Kind's Promise. Oh, there's a bunch of enemies over there. Alright, so it has the same symbols as some of the other sites where they worship. So I have killed the leader of the masquerade. That's definitely gonna have some sort of repercussion to the whole thing. I wonder what that's gonna be. Probably a new leader is gonna come. Oh, what is that? Gotta see it. Oh no. I knew he was looking at me. On the side of the giant cactus in Nodam. What do you mean scan the site? There seems to be something underneath. Is campsite under?
You're dead.
Some improvements right there. Whoa. How do I get inside? Like under? Scan the site under the giant cactus in Odin. What do you mean the site? It's just like another entrance maybe here. Let's look for it. Where were you?
We've got incoming!
Alright, I'm gonna have to Google it. This is annoying. I have a lot of materials that I don't want to lose.
Alright, what is up guys? In this video I'm going to show you guys how to scan the site under the giant cactus in the missing peon quest. Awakening. First of all, we are going to start off in the do not leave a super thanks. We are just going to run into this area and we're going to be some enemies here. No, it's not.
This guy has a sniper already.
We are going to run all the way over here.
I think I'm really backed up.
We're going to run like to this circle thing, and we are just going to shoot our scanner around. It takes a couple times sometimes, but yeah.
Oh no way, man!
The giant cactus and do an awakening.
When they say scan, what I think is about using my cutter ray thing, but I actually need like the actual scanner. This is so annoying. I'm gonna go to my base. It's a good thing that I built a base nearby, so I can just go to my base and kind of build one real quick. Come back here. I feel like the story's pushing me far away from my. What's that? What's that? It's like some sort of blue fume coming out of there, which is not coming out of the other ones. Really, I have to scan this thing, it seems. But with like an actual scanner. Oh, this is so annoying. I've never used that scanner. I only used it once to complete the quest and that's it. Symbols, they are very interesting, they are different. Okay, need to go back to my bike. Where's my bike? Man, come on. Oh, now it's closed. Frustration. Let's go to the side. I haven't seen this side. Maybe there's something interesting. What would show on the map though? Oops. That's not what I was looking for. Look at what it needs. Oh, I'm gonna need an EMF generator. I can buy it on that trade post. Oh, I'm gonna need iron ingots. That's gonna be annoying. I might just take an ornithopter ride to my base. Bring it from there. It was a recording because I killed her and she's still preaching somehow. Oh. Let's see if there's something interesting here. Oh, never mind, there's absolutely nothing. Bike, finally. Just like because they are an affront to the worm god. Dismissed.
Welcome back. What'll it be?
So we need EMF generators. Yes. And iron. I need iron as well. Yes, iron. Oh, I have. Do I have? I think I have iron on my. Yep. So I'm just gonna buy a few of these. Oh, my inventory's full. Are you kidding me? Oh no, it bugged out. It bugged out. I cannot see. Okay, let me log out and I'm gonna log in. Bro. Logging out in this game can be really dangerous. I'm glad I'm in a safe spot. I've heard about people dying and losing everything because of this sort of bugs, and we need to address that. No. Okay, I'm gonna deal with this.
I dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise.
We want to treat testing. 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 Alright, since we're back online, For some reason, I just got the achievement of Visit Arakan, which is weird because well, how am I behind the counter? How did I get here? Alright. I wanted to...
Welcome back.
Okay.
What'll it be?
I just wanted to buy some EMF generator. Oh yeah, but my backpack was full, so I need to drop some stuff. Where on my bike? Where's my bike? Where's my bike? Bro, where is my bike? Oh my god. This game has done this to me once, so... This is the whole thing about the game. I've been so close to quitting this game. Because there's just like a lot of management things that you have to deal with. And I don't like to play games to manage things. It's, for me, that is really annoying. I mean, it's part of this game as a survival game, but yeah, I just really hope that nothing like that happens. Like, if my base disappears, I don't know if I can recover from that.
Welcome back. What'll it be?
They're not so expensive. I think I could buy some of these instead of making them. Just not good at crafting. I just don't like it. Okay, so I'm gonna buy. I think I need 6. Just gotta buy 6. Gonna buy 6, and I'm gonna check it. Just need 6. Oh, iron ingot. I need. Oh my god. So I'm gonna need copper, and I'm gonna need. No, I actually need iron. I think I can go to the southern place and just get some iron real quick. I really need to fix my bike as well. That's the thing, like, you have to do a lot of management in this game. I'm not like, the only reason why I'm still playing is because it's good. I mean, even for a survival game, it's not as annoying, but the lore is really good. Or we should have like a story mode where you didn't have to worry about all of these things. And just do the story. Stars will be offline for game out. Oh my god. Sometime 8 UTC. What is 8 UTC? I'm gonna have to Google that. Because that's how I lost my bike the first time. So I got the copper already, so if I just get some iron, I can definitely just do it real quick. Oh, I actually have one of this. 28 damage per hit. I think that's actually really good. Yeah. Ooh, what is this? Damage per shot. It's probably really good. This one is stronger still. Oh, yeah, damn. UTC. A couple of hours. Stronger. I guess I'm gonna have to try the boat. a little bit of iron. That's all I need. Oh, it's a heavy darts. Jesus. That's right. I think I'm just gonna get some iron here to build this scanner, go scan, finish the contract, and then do that other thing. Continue with the story next time. Server's gonna go down in an hour or so, so I have a lot of time. Well, I can make it on the way there. Should be able to. Goes nothing. It seems a little bit far though. It's kind of on a slope, so I don't like it. I feel like I go slower going up. Okay, it's okay. Oh, this nice base right over here. Is it open? Very nice. This looks like very kind of built at the top of the environment, so it kind of looks with the donkey there to simulate nature of sorts. Interesting stairs. Wow, this is one of the coolest spaces that I've ever seen completely open, it seems. Why is it open? Foggy. This is huge. It's impressive how much time people put into all of this, all the storage. That's a pretty cool base.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
And I have this guy left his base open.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
The projections of vegetation. I didn't realize at first that I thought they were actual like plants or something. Oh, he keeps the bodies. I don't like these Fremen dead still. It's pretty creepy, but it does have. Interestingly, it has the
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
some of the art of the Fremen. So maybe they did this in somewhat of respect to the bodies as part of a ritual as well. It's so interesting. I'm probably not gonna get one. It's pretty creepy to me. I might actually do this. Same as it. Let's just do it real quick. Let's try to do it real quick. What's up there?
Who are you?
Come on. Okay. Oh, I didn't set my blood over there. It's so annoying. So this seems to be a... Yeah, this is gonna be something else. Yeah. I cannot go into this mood then right now. It's a whole side quest. Let's go build my EMF scanner. Water sheepers. 50,000 milliliters of water with my dew harvester. That's something. Oops. Yo, what was that? An invisible something there. I can't afford to lose my bike to some of these leeches, man. Come on. A small base dude. I know I cannot recover from that. There will be offline for game update. Okay, so I think the servers are gonna go down in like an hour, so I'm not gonna be able to go scan that big cacti over there. There's a lot of lore tonight. I am satisfied with the lore in this game. I'm wondering how much you're gonna push it. If everybody's watching and hanging around for all my rambling with the lore, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you all a good night. Cheers.